Hi guys, it's Medically Amber, and if you're new here, then welcome to my channel. My name's Amber and I'm a University of Nottingham student studying medicine with a foundation year. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about how to write the perfect personal statement for medicine. So let's get right into it. Tip number one is to plan beforehand. When you do your personal statement, you need to go at it in an organised manner just to make sure that when you actually write it down, it flows very coherently and everything makes sense. The best thing that you can do is to gather all your ideas and put it onto a mind map and then separate it out into 4 different sections with each topic representing a paragraph. These can be your introduction, paragraph about work experience and reflection, paragraph about hobbies, interests, extracurricular activities with reflection, and then also your final conclusion to round it all up together. Tip number 2 is to start early. You will never complete your personal statement in one go. If you think you will, you're lying to yourself. It's not gonna happen. Typically, you can have up to 5 drafts where you are correcting grammar errors or adding in new ideas that you may not have thought in your previous drafts. Therefore, you need to ensure that you'll start your personal statement early enough so that it doesn't clash with any other tasks or priorities that you have during your time of making your personal statement. And this also allows you to have enough time to properly review it, get other people to look at it, and just ensure that it is a good piece of work. Tip number 3 is to ignore the word count initially. When writing your first draft of the personal statement, it is highly advised that you don't actually follow a word count and you just get everything down onto the piece of paper. This allows you to then review it and go through it and take out any pieces of waffling that you have in there or any unnecessary parts so that you can make it reach the word count. The next tip is to show your personal statement to other people. I would highly recommend giving your personal statement to friends, family, or even other healthcare professionals. This allows you to get feedback and double check that your work is good enough to give to a medical school admissions team. The next tip is make sure that your opening paragraph is personal to you. The first section of your personal statement, with that being the introduction, should really give the admissions tutor a good idea as to what motivated you to study medicine or what sparked an interest for you in the first place. Here, you should not be generic at all by saying things such as I want to make a difference to people's lives or the satisfaction of helping out patients, as everyone really says that. So it's a perfect time to get in possibly like a personal anecdote and really make it personal to you, as this is what will grab the tutor's attention and really make them attracted to you. Tip number 6 is that reflection is key within your personal statement. It's important that whenever you talk about a particular experience that you've gone through, for example during your work experience, you actually reflect on it and talk about what it taught you during that time. Medical schools are often more interested as to what the experience actually taught you than what the experience actually was. For example, in my personal statement, I talked about a particular moment during my GP experience, and I stated that during work experience at a GP surgery, I shadowed doctors as they gave advice to their patients and discussed their medical issues, making me want to make a difference in people's lives, as I was able to see the various kinds of conditions and problems people struggle with on a daily basis and the impact a doctor has on their health and well-being. Now, the important thing there that I did is that I didn't just state exactly what I did. I then went back to it and reflected on what it taught me and how it made me feel, and immediately linked that all back together as to why that pushed me to study medicine in the first place, which is exactly what the admissions tutor wants to see in your personal statement. Tip number 7 is don't lie in your personal statement, please. Don't lie. Your personal statement is a reflection of you, and so you must stay true to your word throughout the whole thing. This is because during the interview stage for medicine, it is super common for the admissions tutor to just ask a question about your personal statement, and if you lied and you don't really know anything about what you've written, then you're going to fumble up and it's going to be obvious that you lied. So please just don't lie. You're going to get caught out. Just be true to yourself. Don't chat waffle, you know? Don't do it. Down. Tip number 8 is to include your hobbies and interests in your personal statement. Medical school is a really stressful time and you're going to be overwhelmed with a lot of work. So admissions tutors really want to see that you have various ways to relax so that you won't get overwhelmed by the pressure of the course. Hobbies and outside of medicine interests are really important to include in your personal statement because it also shows that you're a well-rounded individual and that you're not just all about the academics, which I'm not going to lie is a little bit boring. So it kind of shows that you have more to your life than just revising and studying, and that you're a bit of fun. The next tip that I have is to acknowledge the hardships of being a doctor. In your personal statement, it's important to show your understanding of the fact that medicine is not as glamorous as it's often portrayed to be, but rather it's quite challenging and a demanding course and profession in the long term. By doing this, you are actually showing the admissions tutor that you're appreciative of the realities of being a doctor, and also showing that you're well prepared for the hardships that you will encounter throughout your course. And the final tip is that your final paragraph should sum up exactly what you feel. Your final paragraph kind of acts like a big conclusion into your overall piece of personal statement. So within it should exactly sum up why you feel motivated to study medicine, why you think you're a suitable candidate. You can do this by just going back through your personal statement, reading through it and reviewing it, and then at the end just give an overall little line about why you think you're a suitable candidate for this course. And that is it for this video, guys. So I hoped it was really helpful. I know personal statements can be quite hard to write for medicine, as it's a lot more different to normal personal statements because you have to do a lot more reflection and talk about work experiences as well as that. So I hope this video provided you with a good amount of knowledge about how to write it and how to go at it, and you feel more confident within yourself. Please like, subscribe and comment any other video suggestions that you have, and as always I'll see you in the next video. Bye.